Yo, guys, this is TheJDzero bringing you a team building, and as you can see, this is the ninja team that I was telling you about, the ninja team that I was team building for, and you guys probably seen it in a couple of videos, at least one or two. Um, Basically, here's a ninja team that's based off of Naruto, and we're gonna explain what kind of setup I have for this ninja team. So right now we have Kakashi Hatake here. Kakashi, as you can see, he has the item bright powder, just in case he needs to dodge any type of attack. You know, avoid those attacks. He has sticky hold to keep the item on. He runs a moveset as a Bug Buzz, Hidden Power Ground, Focus Blast, and Giga Drain. Now for the IVs and the stats and stuff like that, it's basically he has 4 into HP. He has 252 into special attack. He has 252 in speed, and his nature is a timid set, so it's timid run it set. So he can have more power, and his special attack, as you can see, is at 150 once for special attack. He also has 216 under the speed. If anything, yeah, basically that's how that is set up, because it's a level 50. That's how it's set up. If it was level 100, it would be a little bit more than that. But since it's level 50 and we're battling under level 50 rules, that's how it's set up for the level 50 standard. Then we have the Minato of all Minatos. We have it's basically a Mega Minato. It's basically based off of Minato going through the whole the yellow flash mode and stuff like that. Since he's running the Mega Evolution Stone, he's having the Justice ability just in case if I don't go Mega for it, and it gets a boost of, let's see what it was, oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, back off. Okay, so what Justice does is basically makes the Pokemon's attack roll stage by 1. So you get a 1 boosted Justice from a Dark type move. Let me fix this here. Okay. So yes. So when Justice is activated, Justice is only activated when a Dark Pokemon or a Dark type move hits it. And basically it makes its attack raise a little bit more. I don't think you still get damage off of the actual move of your opponent's move gives you damage, but if it does still damage, it still does damage. I can't remember how it works, if it does damage or not, but you do get a boost in attack when they do set it up like that and it hit you, and then you're like, okay, well at least I get just the boosted attack, but I'm only getting it by 1%, or by 1. If anything, I get boosted by 1. I am running the Sword Stance ability. I'm running the Sword Stance moveset, and I have Drain Punch, I have Ice Punch, I have Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt is mostly just in case I gotta deal with some flinching here. If not, I do have the Ice Punch to deal with dragons and flying Pokemon, and even grass Pokemon as well. I do have the fighting Drain Punch just in case. Also, if I had to deal with ice Pokemon, if not, and then Dark type as well. Sword Stance, like I said, it's giving me another boost, added a bonus if Justify is not going the way I needed to go. If anything, I do have the what it does get to the point where inner focus will come into play when I do a Mega Evolve, and that's only when I Mega Evolve, and that would be a whole nother thing, because the whole point of inner focus makes me not flinch, if anything, if I'm trying to do a moveset. So don't have to worry about that. Let's go on to the next one. We have the Naruto, and if you see Naruto and in that recent videos that I did, you already know Naruto was the MVP of my whole team at against the Shiny Darkrai at one time, and it still is to this day. Basically, with Lucario, we have the Mega Lucario with the Lucario Knight. Basically, he's Naruto. Basically, he's the representing the whole point of Naruto. He's the VIP. He's the star of the team. In a way, I thought Kakashi would be the star of my team, but it seems that Naruto is basically the star of the team. So, the way I have this set up is the same way I have set up for Minato. But the whole point of this is where one, I run Sword Stance, Close Combat, Bullet Punch, Iron Tail. I have two Steel type moves. The reason why I have two Steel type moves is just to deal with the fairies. If Bullet Punch doesn't get the job done, I have a much stronger move behind it, and that would be Iron Tail, because it's already a 100% power. It just I have to deal with the fact that I might miss or I might get the hit, if anything. Now let me go back to Minato, because I think what I didn't do with Minato is show you the stats for it. So we're gonna go back to the stats. I do run 4 in HP. I do run 252 and speed. If anything, I'm for sure that I kind of run a little bit of 252 and the attack as well. I don't know why it doesn't show it up on here. It should show it up on here. I do run 252 and attack. So let's just put it there. 252. Okay. So I do run 252 and attack. I don't know why I didn't show it there, but I do run 252 and attack. Now let's go into back to Naruto, and let's check out his stats here as well. And it still doesn't show the fact of why the 252 and the attack is not showing here. Okay, so as you can see, we have the way the stats are the same way. 4 HP, 252 and the attack, 252 in speed. It's a jolly set. It's a jolly nature set. I think Minato was also the same way. Yep. So we have two jolly sets. Now let's go on to Sasuke the Greninja. What we're going to do with Sasuke the Greninja is we're going to run the Focus Slash. So just in case if it does get one shot, it has Focus Slash. It's a protein ability. Basically we have the movesets Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Hydro Pump, and Grass Knot. Now the reason why I have it protein set up is because just to change the typing, and that typing gives me more priority to use, and it should give a more of a more visual, more direct damage to the opponent, because it's more of a stab setup for this Pokemon. If anything, I mean, I know it's not like a sweeping type set Pokemon. Sometimes I feel like it could be if I set it up right to be a sweeping type Pokemon, but it's not really meant for that as I need it to be. So as we can see here, we have 4 into HP. We have 252 and the special attack. We also have 252 and speed, and it's a timid set, so it gets more special attack and it gets speed. So basically what I was trying to do here is make it a special set for Ninja, who could pretty much take out any grass, flying, dragon type Pokemon, take out any psychic type Pokemon, uh, take out any fire type, ground type, or anything like that. Probably even taking out, rock types as well. Also with the grass, it's still taking out a good amount of, ground and stuff like that. So pretty much that's pretty much it with the Sasuke. Then we have Orochimaru, the Zoroark. And the way Orochimaru, the Zoroark, is set up is a choice spec set with the ability Illusion. And the whole point is to fake my opponent into thinking it's this Pokemon that I send out when it's not. Now, like I said, it's the whole point of being a ninja team. You have to fake, you have to use Shadow Clone. It's basically like, that's the whole point of Orochimaru for here. It's using Shadow Clone to affect the opponent. Now, or using Genjutsu, if anything. But yes, choice specs, it gives me a boost and special attack with using the moves Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Trick. Trick is to switch the item just in case if I don't want to be stuck into choice specs, because I think I could do a lot more damage without choice specs being on there, depending on the Pokemon that sends out into that I'm gonna have to eventually get, and I could just trick and switch the item around. I do have Sludge Bomb just in case I have to deal with fairy types as well. Overall, that's the only thing that's pretty much helps me out, because I have to deal with fairies, and I know eventually I will deal with fairies, and that's why I have the Sludge Bomb just for that. Like I said, Focus Blast is good against the whole what you call it, the ground type, steel type, rock type, ice typing Pokemon. If anything, that's only good for those Pokemon. I do have the Dark Pulse to deal with, psychic type Pokemon as well, and especially since it's a flinching move, that gives it all more bonus setup for it. Now the stats here, basically it's 252 and special attack. It's 4 in special defense, and it's 252 and the speed. So you see where it's kind of lining up evenly for the special attack and speed a little bit here. And then run it as a timid set just to give it a more boosted in speed. And then a little bit decreased down in the physical attack, because we're not using it as a physical Pokemon. We're just using it as a special Pokemon. So that's it for Orochimaru here. Then we have Sinnoh. As you guys know, Sinnoh is the bug person who's in Naruto. And the reason why we have a setup like this for Sinnoh, the Crobat, is because it does outspeed a lot of mons. For a fact, it does outspeed a lot of mons. We gave it the choice band item to hit hard, basically. Then we give it the ability, what was it called? Infiltrator. And basically with Infiltrator, it basically goes through protection cells and stuff like that. So we have it set up like that, so we could just go through stuff. And this is why I call it Sinnoh, because I wanted to call it Kabuto, but I call it Shino because it's also like how Shino is. Shino is an infiltrator. He uses his bugs to infiltrate, and he either gets get the opponent poisoned, or either way he infiltrates. So the moves that I have set for it is Air Slash, U-Turn, Cross Poison, and Defog. The reason why I have Defog is just for hazards, just in case I get in a situation where I deal with an opponent that gonna eventually have hazards and use them against me, and I could just go and switch in and then use Defog. Cross Poison, yet again, Cross Poison is more dealing with the whole point of fairies, if anything. U-turn is mostly helpful dealing with dark types or psychic types, if anything. Air slash is more helpful against the grass type Pokemon, if anything, or fighting type Pokemon. But the whole point of Air Slash, it gives me the power to flinch my opponent to the point of giving up, if anything. That's pretty much it. And since when I have Infiltrator, it makes it even much better. When I have Choice Bend, makes it even much better, because now I get the Choice Bend stuff and use Air Slash, and I could get flinch, and I could go through subs and stuff like that. And since I outspeed, that even makes it even much better. So we're gonna look at the stats here and IVs. I pit 252 and the physical attack. So it pretty much pits it down to like 142, where I could just I'm definitely gonna get that physical damage onto it. We do have 4 and 2 special defense, just in case someone who's gonna use a special move against Shino, it wouldn't do too much of a damage. We're gonna pit 252 and the speed, so I give it a rounding of 200 in speed, and that pretty much makes us be able to outspeed most mons that are in level 50 as well. So that's a good plus there. And we're running the nature as a Jolly set just to give that speed advantage. So a speed Jolly set, a Jolly set Choice Bandit set up like this makes it good for this thing to outspeed a lot of mons. It doesn't outspeed Naruto as much as it's supposed to. It's not gonna outspeed Kakashi, but so far, knowing the fact that how this team was built up, it's pretty much for a fast build up team. It's pretty much fast when it comes down to it. Pretty much, I think that was pretty much it. If dealing with this team build up, if anything, yeah. If anything, that's pretty much it for this team build up. I know I needed to do eventually. That was pretty much it, right? Wasn't it? Yeah. If you guys enjoy this new song that we have playing right now, the Locust Loko thing here. Like I said, the link to the songs are down below. The artist and song is in the description as well. If you guys enjoy this, remember to make sure to comment, share, skull bash that like button, put your squirrel shades on, and stay awesome, guys. Bye.